Hello. Good morning. Happy Friday. How are you doing today? This is another MadArt with Steph, where I, Steph, do some MadArt for you here on the Madverse Dreams channel. Yeah, hopefully you're having a decent Friday so far. My Friday has barely started, so, one moment. Yeah, let me just fix something here, and we should be ready to go. I just gotta turn my camera on. Let's see if this works. Hey Frank, good day to you, sir. How are you doing this fine first day of 2021? I was afraid of that. Okay, what other program is using? Oh, I bet I didn't turn it off from the Forsaken. Let's see here. Second battle. Let's see here. Yes, I didn't have that. So it would have been the painting cam here. Alright, we're not painting cam. It would have been the... What do I use that for? No, I use it for the call. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What have I done since then? Nothing. Okay, alright, well we'll just have to unplug it and plug it back in. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, it should work now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Great. So done with that. Wonderful. Let me get my art program up. Doing all right. Hoping all is well with you. Well, yes, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Here, let's turn this off here. I'm getting my art program started, so it will be a moment or two, but we can go ahead and get this off of here. There we go. Yes, hello. I didn't go to bed till like 5:30 last night, or this morning. But it was a good night. It was a good night. I spent the new year... I spent ringing in the new year working on some art, as well as watching some of the Mandalorian, the first 4 episodes of The Mandalorian, along with the first episode of the 13th Doctor, on Doctor Who, with a couple of friends on Discord, and then went over and had a chat with some other friends, and then went over and had to chat with some more friends for the last, 15 minutes of my night. So that's me. That's me. It was a long night, but a good one. And I did not get enough sleep. So today will be fun. Today will be fun. A lot of caffeine. Alright, art program. Why aren't you... here we go. Alright, so we're working on, sorry for the late start. We're working on the Tower of Dreams piece today. Don't think we'll finish it today. Let's be real with ourselves. Reasonable expectations in 2021. Let's start the year off with that. Reasonable expectations. But I think yeah, we can get some, you know, we can get some work done on it. So that's what's important. Let me just find it in here. Let's see here. MadArt. Let's see here. So it is. Did I title it MadArt? Yeah, here it is. Here we are. A long night indeed. Yes, correct. All right, so that's our reference. Let's pop that out, and we'll get going. We'll get rolling on this. So, oh yeah, that's right. Last week I was pretty ambitious and did a pattern on his, on that doll's overalls. It looks super cute, but yeah, very ambitious. And today we have to do a little floral pattern on, this doll's dress, shirt. Well, I guess her dress. Yeah, it'll be up here and then down here as well. So we'll do that. We'll work on that. Probably get to MadArt today. Start working on his character. And then we can start working on this, like, creepy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, long night. A lot of caffeine today. Maybe a nap. We'll see. Okay. All right. Cool, yeah. Frank, did you ring in the new year sleeping? There's nothing, I mean, I totally would have. Old School RPG, welcome. And thank you so much for the resubscribe. Long time no see, or at least I feel like I haven't seen you. CMDR, welcome. How are you today? How are you doing? Oh, I got an emote thanks to your resubscribe. Old School RPG. Yes, thank you for the turkey emote. What is that? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's a person wearing a mask with their, I'm thinking, a fist up in the air? Cool. I like it. At first, it looked like a turkey, like, looking over its shoulder at me judgingly. So, I'll take the latter. I mean, I'll take the former. I'll take the person with the mask on, fist pumping. That sounds more amiable. That's not the word, but okay. We'll just leave it there. CMDR, how are you? I saw that you were playing Cyberpunk 2020. Not 2020. Well, I mean, was it 2077? The Cyberpunk game. We'll just leave it. I saw you were playing that last night. How late were you up? Did you go to bed? Just finished the game. Did you go to bed, CMDR? Were you up all night? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but... I didn't know and went to bed. Oh, you went to bed early. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations on finishing the game. Watching videos, Twitch fell down on music of the YouTube quiz videos, 50s, 60s, and 70s. Oh, okay. So it was quiz. So was it like trivia on the 50s, 60s, and 70s? Like decade trivia? That's cool. All right. So we have a lot of this done. I think her hair's completed. Hey, Veroth, good morning. Dang, does that scale mail look good? Oh, thank you. For the first time in, I think, 5 years or more, I was not in bed by midnight. Oh my goodness, Veroth. Yeah, yeah. Play a 5 second clip, name the song and the band, and I was doing, ooh, okay, into the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Yeah, yeah, okay. I probably would do better with that now than I would in like the 90s or the 2000s because that was when I was only listening to current music on radio because I didn't buy CDs and I wasn't really supposed to be listening to the music that I was listening to, which was just popular music. I mean, uh, so I didn't know a lot of like band names then. I didn't pay attention to that. I just paid attention to the songs. So I'd probably be okay with it now with like maybe 2010s and current. Blink twice if you live in Footloose. I mean, I've seen Footloose. It's close. Although I think that she was allowed to wear shorter shorts than I was ever allowed to, ever. And I believe she wore like a tank. Like I believe she wore like a spaghetti strap shirt at one point. No, that would have never flown in my house. Absolutely not. I'm not sure I can name a number one song from after about 1995. Fair, fair. Best do not show ankles. Yes. I was allowed to show my ankles, that's one thing. So, CMDR, are we going to replay Cyberpunk? Because I know that there are quite a few endings. Are you feeling that need to replay? Or are you feeling pretty comfortable with the ending that you got? Do you replay games to get different endings? I usually don't. That's not a... There are far too many things to do and far too many games to play in order to, without having to replay something to get a different ending. That's what YouTube's for. I might knock out a few more achievements first, but yeah, there are some cool story threads to pursue. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Oh, I didn't think I needed to fix this, but I do. Feeling a sneeze coming on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so how's my levels looking? Because I know I'm talking. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're okay. I'm leaning towards the mic more than usual. Did you just hum the drum part in the air? Well, the I think I was humming along with the drum part on the music of this. Of this music that you should be hearing. Are you? Of this music that you should be hearing. Are you? Of this music that Oh. Are you? Y'all not hearing the music at all? What is that then? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you should be hearing some music. A bit. I can't listen to tell because then an echo. I guess I could turn off my mic for a second and listen. Wait. Turn my mic back on. I forgot that I turned my mic off, and so, but yeah, y'all can hear it. Yeah, don't you know, Seem Dear? I just that's what I do is I just go around and hum the drum, so the drum part to In the Air Tonight. I mean, I love the song, so you know. That's my life goal my daily goal is to find something that reminds me of the In the Air Tonight drum solo every day. Every day. You know, live big or go home. That's not the saying, but go big or go home. That's it. I guess the sentiment's the same, but Alright. The light source is kind of on the other side, which is why I'm not giving too much, hit it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alrighty. So... I was thinking the other day in that one of my Phil Collins vinyl records was once probably one of my most used valuable possessions a long time ago. Yeah. I love Phil Collins. I love Peter Gabriel. Um yeah. Yeah. Sting. So it's a lot there. It's a lot there. Oops. Of course. You have So on vinyl as well. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't want to go too, I guess. Hmm. Probably also Nothing Like the Sun. Nice. Here's my kids used to, and I would say 5 to 10 years ago, the record player was still getting used for me as well. Nice. Yeah, I guess we never were really like, I was never really taught the value of records growing up. Like, I had a handful as a child, as a kid, but like I had one record that I really wish I would have kept. It was and I have no idea. I mean, I'm assuming that it was a re-release, but it was Mary Poppins soundtrack on record. It just had really cool artwork. And like it was, you could like it was I don't know what they call it, but maybe trifold for but like it had pictures inside when you opened it up. Everything was just really nice about it, but it's lost with time. I have no idea what happened to it. I'm sure it was just sold in a yard sale or something. But my family never really had. I just don't remember a lot of records. Like, I know that I had a record, like I had a small little record player, like for kids, you know, with like the little top. And then like, I think I remember, do you remember my family having, and I think it might, oh no, we used to have it up in the attic. It might still be up there, but I don't remember seeing it. It was like a, if I'm remembering correctly, it was like a seat record player where like it had, I want to say like you could open it up and it could be a record player, like, and it had like room that you could store records in there, but then you could close it down and it was a seat, like a bench type thing. I'm pretty sure. I might be completely not remembering it correctly, which is on par for me. I get things mixed up with like other things that I've seen in my life in my head. Maybe that's normal, but I feel like that's what it was. We didn't have a ton of records. I mean, not that I remember. I don't think that we had a ton of records for it, at least not when I was younger. You know, maybe when my brother was, you know, they did more records, but like, yeah, I don't remember a ton. I do remember a lot of cassettes. We had a bunch of cassettes when, that was the thing. But even with cassettes, like my parents had a bunch of cassettes. I never really had a ton of cassettes. I was more of a radio listener. I liked listening to the radio. Then I had a few cassettes that I wore out, but alright, so I already have his fingers done, so it's kind of hard to change that. So I'm not gonna try to. My computer is working hard for the money right now. Let me see if I can X out of something here. Help it out a bit. It's trying so hard to make me happy. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I just opened a program that's gonna make it worse. No, I was trying to see something. Oh no. exit. Thank you. Okay. Hmm. Wait, was that his fingers or like probably? I just did that. What am I? What's so weird about this? It's drawing. Seems weird to me. Okay, so let's try this, work on this. I mean, this one's pretty much, I'm not too upset with this one. Alright, what's that supposed to... Nothing? I mean, he's holding on to something there, so maybe bring over her... Let's see... Oh, okay. Is that too weird? It's okay. Okay. Ooh, good question, Veroth. Alright, I think it might. Well, let's work on her socks and her shoes down here to before we move on to the pattern. Tights? I don't know. fill in this back. Okay, the strips are a little off. Oops. Oh, you know what? Probably need to do something here. Let's see. Wait a minute. But I just noticed. Oof, it's rough. Okay, I was thinking maybe do a darker color here. Maybe do some line work here. fix the stripes. Currently working on turning that sci-fi one-shot into a 9-part mini-campaign. So trying to nail down the overarching plot, but got some into... Oh, nice! That's awesome! Let's see here. Okay. Also looking forward to rescheduled D&D in a castle. Our group opted to shoot for the September option, so we have a less chance of being rescheduled yet again. That's good. That's awesome. It's exciting. I'd love to get into a castle just for the sake of exploring. I'd love to take photos of castles and churches and such, not because they are not already photographed, but solely for my own benefit and enjoyment. Yeah. Okay. Now I just have the pattern. Should be fun. Definitely understand the sentiment. I'm a big castle nerd, and one of the group majored in medieval history, so a pretty great time was had. Yeah, very cool. Ooh, nice broth. Ooh, sounds like a fun time. The other hike you went to do is Sleeping Giant on Lake Superior. That's an amazing name for a hike. I'm guessing a mountain? Is that like the mountain's name or is it like a trail's name? Sleeping Giant? It sounds wonderful. Yeah, for me, I mean, I don't know. This might be like the first year that like I didn't really set that many like goals, I guess. Yeah. Oh, is this an image? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Very cool. Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. I'm so sorry for the yawns. My apologies. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe I need to sit down and write some goals. I just haven't even thought about it for 2021. I'm not really that much of a. Of course, I guess usually I'm not like a goal person. I mean, I have done like resolutions before, and can be successful with them. That just hasn't been something I've done in a couple of years. I mean, I guess like I'll have like goals I just don't really write down. Yeah. I guess the big thing for me is probably to get a graphic novel maybe published. That's a big thing for me right now, and kind of where I'm putting my own like personal project focus, I guess, besides stuff that I'm doing for like MadBird. And that's the other thing is that, like, I mean, honestly, like, I want to see the channel grow, this channel. So that's, I guess, can be part of my personal goals since, you know, I like it here. Yeah, those are two things, pretty big things. I'll probably end up having to get like a 9 to 5 this year just because of life, which is fine. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to like do here maybe in January, maybe hopefully later, after things settle down a bit. Oh, that was the color that I need to use though. So that will be something I'll be doing, is looking for that. But once that happens, I plan to spend a lot of my, I guess, work, like art time on working on the graphic novel that I want to do. Oh, because it's a ridge of mesas overlooking the lake. Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. That looks awesome. Reaching one of the peaks and seeing a bunch of trucks parked up there? Oh, thank you for the resubscribe, Night Night. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing okay today. You have a wild sleepy stuff today. How was your New Year night tonight? This is what takes me so long, these stupid patterns. Just having a chill day, that's nice. So excited for you regarding your graphic novel plans. It's something so epic and so beyond my own experience. I can appreciate the passion you have for the project, and it fills me with warmth. Aw, thank you, Varath. I've wanted to do a graphic novel for a long time. It's been a lot of years, honestly. I had another project in mind, which I will probably still get to at some point, but I'm excited, cautiously excited, but I'm excited. Yeah, thank you. But it always makes me happy when I hear other people are excited about it. So, or yeah, because that helps a lot with like not letting it fall by the wayside, honestly. That's something I should probably do, is like make sure that I like, I don't know, get people in place to be like, to remind me that I need to work on it, honestly. It's probably something I need to work on. Oh, but it looks so cute. Look at this pattern. It's so adorable. It really makes it pop. I mean, we're friends, and of course I want my friends to be happy, but aside from that, I'm also a fan of your art. Thank you, Faroth. I appreciate it. No, it makes me happy to work on it. I just sometimes let other things get in the way of working on it, which I need to be better at. I need to be better at working on my own personal projects. And I think, like, honestly, that's one thing that I'm like, I think that makes kind of like having to get like a 9 to 5 okay to me, because like I think at least I'm hoping that it will give me more permission to work on my own stuff and not feel like I'm having to and who knows, this feeling may change, and I might like give me a month or two, but I'm thinking that it might give me more like freedom to work on my own stuff and not feel like that I have to push myself out there, because I think that's one, honestly, like in all what's the word I'm looking for? Transparency, I guess. Like that's one of the least, and I'm also horrible at it. So, but like that's one of the least exciting things about like my art to me is like you have to put yourself out there. You have to advertise. You have to post about it. You have to do this and that. Like to me that's the most like, and I've told other people that who have to do similar things, and they're like, "Well, yeah, I don't like doing it either, but you have to do it." I'm like, "Yeah, but I find like the which I think is why I'm so bad at it, is because like the idea and the thought of doing that like every day wears me out. Like just thinking about it. Like I, and maybe that's a consistency problem on my own part. Like, maybe I could work on that, but like I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, I definitely don't want this graphic novel thing to fall. I've let it fall by the wayside. As I said, like I've wanted to do a graphic novel for about, literally it's been about probably like 5-6 years, maybe five. And I said it was a different idea, which I'll get to at some point, but like I wanted to do it for a few years now and just let it, like, I'll work on it a bit and then I'll be like, oh no, I need to focus on this, or I need to look at this and completely let it go. I'm a lot more organized this time around. I'm doing it a more professional process, I think. Like before I was just like hurdy-gurdy, like going at pages and like creating pages without, and like this time I actually looked up information, did a script of sorts, planned out like the panels. I'm doing thumbnails right now is what I'm working on before I go into like the actual pages for the graphic novel. So trying to take a more professional approach and not just throwing caution to the wind this time. In another conversation that I've had this morning, the word overwhelmed came up. That sounds like something that would overwhelm me. Yeah. The marketing aspect was definitely a chore when I was doing photography more often. Yeah, it's just not, and I understand that like for a lot of people, as I said, like I've talked to other artists and they've been like, yeah, I don't like doing it either, but you have to. And I'm like, okay, like, but like, I understand that. I understand you have to market yourself, but then also like I just have a hard time doing it. Like I have a hard time getting myself even in that headspace to be able to. And I think that's okay. I'm not like upset at myself for that. Which I think is another telltale sign of just like, but then also I guess like I'm not upset with myself about that now, but if I focus on that too much, then I start getting depressed and upset at myself for not doing it enough. I'm like, I should be marketing myself more. It's my fault that things are going bad because I'm not marketing myself. But then at the same time, being in that headspace of like, I have to market myself is soul crushing to me, honestly. It's just not, it's like the worst, And perhaps an answer to that would be like to get someone to like help me to market. But then you're like, you're either expecting someone to like help you for free or, or out of like friendship to you, or you have to worry about paying them. Which I mean, eventually you should probably pay them anyways, even if they are just doing it out of friendship or just to help you. But, that's another aspect too. It's like, I can barely pay myself. Yeah. A little peek into the world of a freelance artist. But yeah, it can be it is overwhelming to me. If I let it be overwhelming, um it can consume you, honestly. I think that's one thing that I learned in 2020 was that I, there are so many things that I feel like I don't like, that it's my fault that things happen. It's my fault because I don't market enough. It's my fault that my freelance work was basically like I've been doing okay in 2020 to like get $300 a month from my freelance work. More, and I'm just like, ooh, it's a good month, which wasn't the case last year, but it has been the case this year consistently. And, it's really easy to blame myself for that and to, yeah, I mean, blame myself for not marketing enough, that it's my fault that things are failing. And there are several things in my life that I'm like that I can be like that about. And I think 2020, for some reason, kind of made me see that and was like, yeah, you really don't need to feel bad about this. Like, you know, you don't need to do this. And, helped me get a little bit better at not doing that. I'm not saying it doesn't happen still, but Steph would rather pay herself or certain drow downtown. Yes. Marketing was the real BBEG all along. It really is. It really is to me. That's my life BBEG, is marketing myself. I have a lot to say on the subject of being kind to yourself, but honestly, it would probably be just projecting my own experience and feelings onto you. No. I feel you, Varath. I feel you. Yeah, and, yeah. I think it might have actually been like part of what I think helped me kind of realize that about myself, is actually like all of the messages from people during 2020 of being like, it's okay. Like, you know, if like, don't expect yourself to be like, you're going through a pandemic, like, expect things to be not great. Like, I mean, not expect things to be not great, but like, don't beat yourself up because you're not thriving, I guess, is how the kids say it. Uh, but to be kind, to be kind to yourself because of our circumstances currently. Um, yeah. All right, we are almost done with this pattern. It's so close. So close. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to, to just, take the punches, or take the things as they come, instead of anticipating them. So what is this little like piece here that I have just kind of just here, just sticking here? Okay. All right. I think that's it for the pattern. Look how cute it is. I love it. Oh, you know what we need though? We need a lighter color for the purple. Okay. Well, the dolls are done I mean, as far as I'm concerned. So I guess now we have Mr. MadAtter here, which I think Andrew said is in his, I want to say his 30s. Like, he's not an old man. He's not, which is what I originally was thinking when he was describing it, which is why I said that. But he is a warlock with a patron that makes him dance with dolls. So I'm thinking like some under eye like circles, a little bit of a tired look to him. Yeah, all this old man. Listen, Vera. That's not what I meant, sir. I wonder if his eyes should be closed. Maybe. Hey, Rebel, welcome. How are you doing? Hey, just saw the over 39 notice. Listen, oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is being taken completely out of context. Completely out of context. Whoa, did she... Listen, okay. So I was talking about MadAtter. My goodness. I was talking about MadAtter, this character that I'm working on. And I said, what did you say now? Like, I say a lot? Like, what? Now, Rebel? I said... Because in my mind, here's where this was coming from. In my mind, I was thinking... Because when I think Andrew like first described when I was sketching this, I was thinking, okay, this is like MadAtter was like an older gentleman, you know. So I said in my mind, but I said it out loud, which was my fault, and I was like, my fault. I was Ender and Lurker playing Outer Worlds at the same time. That's what happens when you try to multitask, Frank, and not put all of your attention on this. But I said, oh, that's right. Andrew said that MadAtter was like in his mid-30s, not an old man. Because in my mind, I was thinking, what, MadAtter's an old man? And then, I didn't say that out loud. I only answered myself out loud. And so that's the way it sounded. So, true. Yeah. Oh, so it's Andrew's fault. Yes. Yep, it's Andrew's fault. Mm-hmm. Blame Andrew. And good morning, Rebel, or good afternoon. I mean, it feels like morning since I woke up a little while. Like, oh, no, 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 no. If I didn't have to wake up for this stream, well, I even had my alarm set for 10:30 or 10:30. Yeah, I had it set for 10:30 because I was like, I want it enough time to where I won't have to like rush, which I still really didn't. But I, the alarm went off, and like I usually am used to doing, I turned it off, and then like, well, of course you have to turn the alarm off, Stephanie, but it went on snooze, so I turned the snooze off, and then I immediately like woke up. Like, I mean, I immediately woke up and realized like I fell back asleep. So I had to, and like I looked around for my phone. I had like dropped it on the floor because I'm not even sure that I even like laid the phone down after turning off snooze. I think I just immediately went back to sleep. And so, but thankfully it was only like 11:05. So I didn't sleep in. I was worried looking at the like, if you, I don't know if you ever do that where you turn off your snooze and you fall back asleep and you wake up and you're like, oh shoot. And I always worry that it's gonna be like 3 or 4 hours later. But yeah, thankfully it was only like at like 35 minutes later. Motion to blame Andrew is passed. I see a nap in your future. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm at that now I'm at that like decision of like, okay, do I drink more caffeine since I'm like literally sitting here and being like, I could go to sleep? Or do I take a nap? It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Maybe a little bit of both. Because I don't think the caffeine's going to help that much, honestly. I see a nap in my own future. And then more caffeine. Oh my gosh. That is the power combination usually for me, is taking a nap and then waking up and drinking some caffeinated tea or something. Yeah, and then like when I went, and I think because like I was so like hyped up on like talking to y'all and like giggling my head off last night, that like even when I went to bed and it was like 5:15, I still wasn't falling it. Like I wasn't immediately like, oh, I'm so tired, and let me fall asleep. Like it took like a good laying there for like 15 to 20 minutes before I eventually started falling asleep. Um I was like, this is ridiculous. It is 5:30 in the morning. I should be tired. And in times like that, I have to like fight myself to not get that. I don't know. Like I used to really like, that used to be something that really stressed me out as a kid, actually, of like not so much even in college or even as a teen, as like in high school, but like in junior high school maybe, and maybe in elementary school. Like I used to get so anxious about not being able to fall asleep right away. Like I would be like, I need to get up, and like I need to get up early in the morning. Like I can't, like I have to go to sleep. And then like telling myself that, I kept like it would further me not falling asleep, and then I would get very anxious and very like, oh my god, like I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. I don't know why. I have no idea why that was like a huge worry for me as a kid, but like it was. I mean, I'm talking kid-wise as in like 5th, 6th grade, so you're getting into preteen years. Hey, Big Bees, welcome. How are you doing today? What a way to bring in the new year, laughing and good company. I know. That's what I said. It was a very late night, and I'm tired, but it was good. It was good. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well, Big Bees. Oh, you wonder mofos. I swear in high school I averaged 2.5 hours a night. Oh my god. Oh, to fall asleep. That's a long time. Yeah, there were nights for Roth where it would take me forever. And then I would like not this wasn't in high school. High school I don't remember having that much of a problem, honestly. It was more junior high when I was like preteen that I would have issues, like cuz then I would go and like because my dad worked night shift, so I would go and like so it was just my mom and me in the house and my brother when he was here. And so I would go and like sleep in my mom's bed because like it was I think we still had the water bed that time, so I fell asleep. But I think it was more of a comfort thing of just knowing that like I was, there was someone else there. But yeah, that would sometimes like help me not be so anxious about it. I had a waterbed too in high school. Oh, but you had see, I didn't. It wasn't my personal waterbed. It was my parents'. I never had a waterbed personally. Sleep problems suck. Yeah. How can you all see me? What? 2021. Yeah, but what I was getting to is even as an adult, like sometimes like I have to like remind myself that it's not that big of a deal if you don't get like if you wake up tired. Like, I mean, you can always make it up. To not be anxious if I don't start falling asleep right away, or if I go to bed late and don't fall asleep right away. He looks so peaceful. I don't... He's playing a violin song for his patrons so that these people that he captured in his house can dance with these dolls. Like, I feel like it's not a piece. I'm not sure what look to convey, honestly. Maybe grinning? Maybe he's grinning. I mean, because, he's pleasing his patrons, so, I don't know. Kind of a maniacal grin, maybe? You missed it. I came in saying that I entered invisible since Brown. Oh! Oh my gosh. That's wonderful, Big Bees. You're blue. Your name's blue for me, so that's why I saw you. If you would have been brown, I wouldn't have seen you. You're right. I have questions about water beds that I will never, ever ask. Oh man, that sounds horrible. For those watching, that whole statement about not seeing brown comes from talking about color hexes, which we've done in our Discord, which originated from actually an off-channel conversation between Victoria and a few friends. About brown not being a color because it's a combination of colors. So it's not it's very contested. It's a very contested viewpoint. It's a very contested viewpoint. It's a composite color, so you combine red, yellow, and black together. Yeah. It exists as a color perception only in the presence of a brighter color contrast. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that's where that whole conversation comes from. It's not like when I heard it just now, when I heard myself say that, I was like, let me explain, please. The answers are mostly yes, twice. Oh, to the waterbed questions? I wasn't even thinking about that. I know. Yeah, out of context, that is sketchy. Yeah, it is. So, thus, explanation on where that came from. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. PSA, Mad Bird streams on Spotify. Yes, correct. Very correct, Big Beast. Thank you. We do. We do. I don't think I, for as long as this conversation has been going on now, which is like a week and a half, I think, that's the first time that I was like, ooh, yeah. Okay, all right. Let's see here. All right, I just realized that it's 1:58, so let me actually take a quick break, and I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink some water, maybe stand up and stretch, maybe heat up my caffeinated tea that's left, and maybe take at least like a drink of it before I finish this out. But yeah, give me like a couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. You need to grab your coffee? Okay, cool. Well, this is perfect timing then. All right, BRB. All right, I'm back. It's a me, Stephanie. I did not grab any caffeine because, yeah, you as well, Dr. Delvin. Welcome. Madbird Streams. Welcome, Madbird Streams. This should say, we'll be right back. We're having some technical issues, and then have a picture of Justice playing with the camera cables. Wow, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh no, I'm doing okay. I mean, no tech issues so far today. So, we're doing fine, but Justice is in here. So, we'll see. Is it Y2K21? Oh my goodness. But I do see Justice. Yes, Justice is in here. His little tail right here. Looking out the window, which he enjoys doing. Yeah, so you will see him probably move from over there to over to my bed to this window. And back and forth a couple of times. We don't need that kind of energy in here. Wow. No technical issues today. Frantically looks around for Justice. I did have to check my computer and phone to make sure it said 2021 on it. I mean, I saw my computer last night. I mean, sure. I'm assuming that it's my phone is fine. It's probably a little bit too much. Too much. Let's see. 2020 time loop. Oh no. Oh no. I have no idea how to do his hair. Let me actually, I don't know. Let me just cut it off here and we'll recreate this kind of like messy style that I want him to have. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want this to get that negativity out of here. Alright. Alright, so we want it to be kind of like a messy... Okay, that's the start. I feel like I want to have it a little bit more wild, though, than that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, yeah. And so I became Dan. Is the tweet? Oh no. It's not. Yeah, it's not. No, it's not updated. MadBird streams. And let's face it, we got 45 more minutes. I'm not updating it now. But thank you for asking. But so yeah, no, it's a good thing you asked. I usually do it, but I was running a little bit behind today, so Stephanie didn't get up until 45 minutes before she was supposed to stream. So as you do. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm losing it. Let's see here. Yeah, Frozen Rainbows, welcome. How are you doing today? It's from all that drawing and writing and... You're so right. You're so right. And you know what? Did not invade my dreams last night. Oh, I dreamed about something, but I don't remember. Like, it's on the cusp of my mind, but I cannot for the life of me. Like, I remember it was interesting, but I don't remember, like, the specifics. So, who knows? Okay, it's a little bit wilder. It's a little bit wilder. Okay, I think this is too much. I think this is, or at least it's just not balanced correctly. Okay, it's a little bit better. I think that might be fine. I think that's good. It's gonna clean it up. Clean it up a bit here. Maybe the Raggedy Ann type dolls from this place will visit you in your dreams tonight. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that bear. think he did have soot on his face, though, since he was a blacksmith. Or have some kind of, like, ash on his face, I guess, or burn marks, I don't know. So let's dirty it up a bit. Justice? Justice. 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 Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I see you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Hey. 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 Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, never mind. He's just gonna go back there anyways. It's fine. Let's see here. I need a different type of brush for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like you'd be a nurse. Welcome, Jasmine. Jasmine. NHS. Looks like you'd be a merchant at a bookstore. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Maybe I need to, like, maybe, you know, since he is like a warlock with a patron that makes people dance with dolls, maybe I'll put a few more, like, under eye circles on him. Just ignore the cat making noises in the background. It's totally what I'm doing. Yep. Are we allowed to use the W word on this channel? Yes, you are. Sir, you need to get down. All right, yeah, let's further those under eye circles a little bit. Let's see here. Is that a little bit blue, I guess? It's Nope, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, it's because it's the wrong brush. Waterfalls? Just don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing warlocks. Please stick to the fighters and the clerics you're used to. Touché, sir. Touché. Too soon? Oh, man. Oh, man. No, it was that good. It was that good that I don't care. Also, this guy doesn't have to be perfect because he's so freaking far back in this picture. Like, he's not even... You're not going to be able to see, like, this lovely face that I made, but oh well. In fact, I might have went too much into the spots here. Let's see. Let's maybe take that one away. There we go. Yeah, but he really is... here. That, and then... Oh, that's actually incorrect, isn't it? Because you don't... Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Because you would need to... Yeah. So you'd be holding it like this. So that's wrong. And your hand would be going under this. Your fingers coming up like this. I mean, it's still gonna cover up that part of the violin, though. I think my cat wants out of the room. Do you want all justice? Are you done? Are you done poking around? Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Now for this one. Oh, did it wrong again, Stephanie. Okay, alright. Oh, jeez. It's not really correct. Okay, so again, so your wrist would be on the inside. So yeah, you would have this, and then yeah, and then have these fingers wrapping around this way. Not that much. Let's see here. Wait a minute. That looks weird. Okay, Stephanie. This is a super, like, just odd angle. Let me see. I can find some, like, reference images or something. Oh no, I'm right. I was right the first time. Okay. I was right. I was right. Kind of. Okay. Alright. So... yes, the palm would be in, but it's not... you don't go like this holding it. You'll go... okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Okay, so... okay. So your palm would actually be down here. And then I was right. I was right. Of course I was right. Yeah. And then yeah. Well, it's like, I should have known this. I mean, I've played violin before. But I was just, God, what is with this angle, this violin? Okay, the angle of the violin is going to be driving me crazy. Alright, so with this angle, okay, so you can kind of see where the, alright, we just might have to change the violin angle, honestly, so I don't drive myself crazy with this. This is so weird. It's the weirdest looking. Okay. Alright. I am... Okay, here's... Oh, okay. Alright. So I found a reference image that will help me tons. I'm just going to take it from here. Okay, so... Alright, okay. We got 2 fingers there. We got another one there. That's bent. And then the pinky on this one is bent in. But then also you have the palm that goes out like this. Yeah, I think we have to rethink about this hand. I mean, this arm. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so we're going to rethink about the positioning of the arm. I mean, because, well, that's not perfect. I think that needs to be a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit more out, maybe. Let's see. In the picture, it's about there, and then we'll just extend the, we'll make the violin a little bit bigger. And then yeah, so you have shoulder and this hand with a foreshortened forearm. Okay. It's not perfect, but it doesn't really need to be. Not for this particular character, since he's, again, all the way back here. Make the violin a little bit bigger. Violin players across the world not in agreement. Yep. Yeah, okay. This will be better. This will be better. Okay. Alright, let's fix this to where it's right. Alright, actually we need to... about right. Okay. Oops, nope, nope, nope. It's still uber small. Not super, I mean, not that small, but I did. Oh, no, that's like a guitar shape. Okay. Alright, well, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so since we have it's in the background, she says as she keeps working on it. It's fine, Stephanie. Okay, alright. Now the neck. Okay, so with his fingers, I might have to reposition his hand. Because according to this, it should be about right there. Which I think is a little far, perhaps. Oh yeah, that's completely, oh yeah, that's crooked. Alright, so let's just make this like it shows, and then I'll adjust the hand to where it needs to go. Okay. Which means we'll have to reposition the arm, but, you know, it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I mean, I don't know, maybe I just need to just... Okay, no, this is good. This is fine. Hands are hard, y'all. They're difficult. They're difficult. Oops. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so let's... Let me do a lighter color for the... Excuse me. Oh, jeez, was off. I think actually the other thing might be off. I was shopping on nuts.com the other night. I have a 42-pound box coming to, oh my god. So many nuts. Excuse me. So many nuts. still looks off here. Still looks off. I've got a 22-pound bag of those roasted fava beans. That was like 55. The roast, yes, those are good. Those are good. Okay. Oh, right on. We got about 10 more minutes, y'all. Let's see. Oh, this would go down a little bit farther. Well, let's see here. Get the sleeve started here. Okay. Alright, so let's get the shirt filled in. Might be the last thing we do today. Because I'm gonna get off here and take a nap. needs to be filled in a little bit more here. It's a bit better. Makes legs a little bit thicker, I think. Alright, I think I might call it there. I just got his boots to finish and his little stand, and then we can start on other stuff. So we might be looking at like a finish on this possibly next Friday. So, maybe, which is exciting. So we are so close, so close. But yeah, alright, so thank you all so much for joining me today. If you're unaware, this is your first time on the channel or watching the stream, you've been watching MadArt with Steph, where I, Steph, work on some D&D fan art for our multiple campaigns here on Madbird streams, with more to come, more fun stuff on the way. So we have a lot of stuff here. Let me pull up a well, that's weird. Let me pull up a schedule. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we have D&D 5e content, as well as on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Also on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. we have Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where myself and Victoria paint some minis. We work on some dungeon tiles. Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time is MadArt with Steph, what you've been watching. And Sundays, hopefully in the near future, we'll get our Mad Bird Plays back where we play some board games together online. So that's always a fun time. Also, we have a Patreon, so if you're looking for ways to support the channel, it's a great way to do so. Just stop one over there. Not only do you get more stuff, but we get more back. So it's your preferred method to support if you're looking for just one avenue to do so. As far as streamers go, let me take a look here and see who we can raid over to. I always like to raid over to an art stream once we finish up here. So let me see who we got streaming right now. Now I saw some peeps earlier, some artists earlier start. Whoa, okay. All right, I'm already seeing a good one. Okay, you know what? Let's head over to our wonderful friend, Evan Blair Art. Looks like that he is doing some D&D character painting on today's stream. So that's exciting and right up our alley. So we'll head over there, and he's always super nice and just a great artist and a great person. So let's see here. Raid Evan Blair Art. So give him a caw-caw in the chat once you get over there. And thank you again. Happy New Year. Here's looking towards hopefully a wonderful 2021. Did that not go through? Did I not type that in correctly? I don't guess I did. Evan Blair Art. Is the raid not working for me? Wait a minute, let me try to like refresh and try this again. Super weird. Alright, let's try this. Okay, raid's not working. Let me try the actual button to raid a channel here. Oh, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me raid. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Alright, yeah. Oh, nope. Not let me do the quick action of raiding either. Let me try it from my phone. Wait a minute. Oh, I think it might be. I think we might be having some Twitch. Oh, here it is. Oh, it went through. All right. So give him a cock on the chat for those that are still here. But yeah, and again, have a good day. We'll see you at Stormfall tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So check us there. All right. Bye-bye.